Go ahead, talk.
Making some homemade ice cream over here. 1.5 cups of heavy cream right now. We gotta whip it till it gets nice and stiff. I got it setting in some ice to make it nice and cold while you're whipping it, so it comes nice and thick and with stiff peaks in it. This is the homemade ice cream. You gotta whip the crap out of it. It's gonna be nice and thick and creamy. Homemade ice cream is the best. If you haven't had it, you need to make it yourself and try it sometime. This one we're making today is coffee. Coffee ice cream. All right. Let's see. Put this over here. Give it a quick rinse and fill. Teaspoon of vanilla we got to put in it. Teaspoon of vanilla. It could be real vanilla, vanilla extract, whatever you have in the cupboard. And 1/2 can of sweetened condensed milk. Sweetened condensed milk. 1/2 can. You could put a whole one if you want. I like to put a half because it's sweet. Let's see, a little bit more. There we go. Got to fold that in. Let me get the spatula. Where'd it go? We got to fold her in. Let's fold this in now. The sweetened condensed milk, the vanilla. Keep it in the ice. You can spin the bucket nice and easy. This is a Tupperware bucket. And the plastic little bucket down there with ice in it. The creamier the better. Don't forget I gotta add a little salt, and I gotta add the coffee to it. You gotta add instant coffee when you make ice cream because the flavor is a lot stronger and a lot better. All right, then we got to add our pinch of salt in here. Our pinch of salt. If I can open it. Sucker isn't gonna open. You just put a little bit of salt. You don't have to put a lot. You just put a little bit. A little bit. A little bit more. There we go. Like that. You don't have to put a whole lot. You sprinkle it around in there. Give it a nice little stir. Fold it in. You make sure it's folded in nice and good. This is the homemade ice cream I like to make once in a while. All right, let me see. Let me give it a little taste here. This needs a tad bit more. Oh crap. Got it coming out the back and everything. Now I'm all sticky. Let me wash my hands. There we go. I gotta get the coffee in there. When it's nice and creamy like that, that's how you want it, because you want the ice cream to be nice and creamy. Now this, let me see. I need a half a cup. Let me try a half a cup here. Let me get the halfer out. We'll put a half a cup of coffee and see how it tastes. The messier you're all doing this, the better it'll taste. About a half a cup. Of a half a cup you put in and stir. You want it to be incorporated really good into the mix. You don't want it to be just half and half. Put a little bit in, fold it in nicely, and then we're gonna fold the other part in, and then it'll be ready to put into the containers when we put it in the freezer. That's how we make our ice cream here. Homemade ice cream. That's what we're making today. Making the homemade ice cream. This is how we do it. Homemade. I do it once in a while, like I said before. All right.
Smells like coffee.
What was that? All right.
Smells like coffee.
Let me see here.
It smells like coffee. Tastes like coffee.
Need a little more.
So what did you say, yeah, for coffee?
We're in here doing this video today. We're making coffee ice cream, homemade. This is what I do in my kitchen. And my mother loves it very good. She said, last time you made it, it came out really good, son. Why don't you make it again? So I said, sure, why not? Let's try this. Try it in our hand and see how it comes out again. Doesn't hurt to try, right? So, mix this up, fold it in, dump it in the container. You put it in the refrigerator for about 4 to 5 hours. You can have it at soft serve, and then if you leave it in 24 hours, it gets, harder, of course. All right, let me test it again real quick here. Yeah, it tastes all right. I don't want to keep putting coffee into it. Put too much, we'll have it all over the joint. I saved my ice cream containers from the store, what I used to put it in. You wash them out real good, and you can reuse them or make your own ice cream and put them in and put it in there and freeze it. That's what we're going to do right now. Put that on top of that, it won't hurt it. Make a whole half gallon almost. Almost a whole half gallon with a cup and a half of heavy cream. All right. We're gonna put the lid on it and then we're gonna put it in the refrigerator. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours for soft serve. 24 hours it'll be stiffer and harder. You can take and spoon it with any kind of dessert you want or anything. So this is it. This is my little video for today.
Put it in the freezer.
And
Put it in the freezer.
put it into the freezer. That's what we're gonna do now. There we go. Going into our freezer with our homemade ice cream, coffee. All right, this is Big C, and I'm signing off right now.
5 hours.
Don't forget to keep it in for about 4 to 5 hours for soft serve, 24 hours for stiffer, harder ice cream. And I'm out of here.